Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in Guddan, Durga and Pav made a plan and they got Guddan kidnapped. But AJ goes there to rescue Guddan, and after a lot of fight, AJ was able to rescue Guddan and they went back home even though they were injured, right? So after that, Saraswati, Lakshmi and Durga will make a plan and they will get someone to come and steal the entire property of the Jindal family, and they will put the blame on Guddan. This is because they want to get the house key from Guddan, and without any choice, Guddan will be forced to give Durga the house key and ask her to control the house, and she can't control it anymore. So this update you're about to watch is what happened after Guddan has already given the house key to Durga, and Durga is now the one ruling the house. Please keep watching. Guddan is tying a rope on the fan as if she wants to commit suicide. Guddan says, "I can't even do this." Grandma comes there and screams. Guddan falls down. Grandma says, "Why are you doing this? I will give the keys back to you, so don't commit suicide." Guddan says to Grandma that you are wrong. "I was so happy to give the keys to Durga. I was only making a swing using this rope." Grandma asks Guddan that where is her jewelry and her wedding necklace. Guddan recalls how she sold her jewelry and wedding necklace, but she thinks that she cannot tell Grandma the truth. Guddan says to Grandma that I saw Antara's painting in the market, and a man said that he is sick and he wants money for his family, so I gave him my jewelry to get Antara's painting in return. Grandma says to Guddan that you gave your wedding necklace for a painting. Guddan says to Grandma that the man wanted to give the wedding necklace to his wife, otherwise his wife would leave him, so I gave him my wedding necklace. I did the right thing, right? And she leaves from there. Grandma says to herself that she knows that Guddan lied to hide her pain. AJ smiles at Antara's picture. Grandma comes there and says to AJ that you see the loneliness of the house, but you don't see the empty hands of Guddan. Grandma tells AJ that Guddan gave her everything away to bring Antara's picture for the sake of AJ's happiness. AJ says to Grandma that I will bring another wedding necklace for Guddan. It is nothing. Grandma says I cannot bear my daughter-in-law to remain without a wedding necklace. I don't know why she had to give her wedding necklace away. Grandma says to AJ that you cannot see anything in front of Antara's picture. You care for Antara's photo, but think about Guddan as well, because she is a living person and she is your wife. Grandma leaves. AJ looks on. Pav comes to the room and says it is great that you are here, my love. Show your face. Kushala takes off the blanket and says you cannot meet Revati till you get married. Pav says I was just joking. Kushala says if you try to do anything with my daughter before marriage, then I won't spare you. She leaves. Pav says to himself that just wait and see how I will make your daughter mine even before marriage. Guddan is starting the puja, but Grandma says that she doesn't have a wedding necklace even when she is married, so it is not right for her to start the puja. Grandma says that she will start the puja. Grandma is about to light the lamp, but AJ comes there with the wedding necklace and says this is needed, right? And he gives the wedding necklace to Guddan. Grandma is happy and she says to AJ that you brought Guddan's wedding necklace. AJ says to Grandma that I brought other things for Guddan as well. AJ calls the police to come inside with the jeweler who blackmailed Guddan to give him a wedding necklace for Antara's photo. AJ says that Guddan was wrong to have given this man a wedding necklace. AJ tells everyone that the jeweler buys things that are stolen, and it was the one that bought all the things that were stolen from the Jindal house. AJ tells everyone that now the man would confess and tell them who sold all the Jindal's house things to him. The man looks at Saraswati, but she signals to the man to remain silent. The man says that he just buys everything he sees. AJ says, how dare you to ask for a wedding necklace from a woman? Durga says to everyone that it is about our respect, and now that I am handling the house, so I will punish this man. AJ says to Durga that everything happened with Guddan, so Guddan will punish the man. Guddan says that AJ is right. This man insulted me, so I will punish him, and Guddan asks the man to become a chicken. AJ asks Guddan to give the man strict punishment so that he can learn his lessons. Guddan says you are right, and she thinks that the wedding necklace is just a jewelry, but it is her identity. But the man made her strip off her wedding necklace, so Guddan asks the man to take off his clothes, and then he will realize how it feels for someone to be denied of what is precious to them. Everyone is shocked with Guddan's punishment for the man. AJ asks the man to start taking off his clothes. The man takes off his clothes and he is about to take off his shirt. but Guddan says stop. The man apologized to Guddan and the police takes him away. Guddan smiles at her wedding necklace. Saraswati says to Lakshmi and Durga that everyone forgot that all the items at the Jinder house was stolen because of Guddan. Lakshmi says that AJ is so proud of Guddan and Guddan is very clever and Guddan takes everything in the end. Durga says that AJ did not do good. He lost his roots for his young wife. He has to stand with his family instead of his wife and I will make him do that. Grandma asks AJ to take the wedding necklace and make Guddan wear it. AJ says that Guddan can wear the wedding necklace by herself. She is not a child. Grandma says she is your wife. You gave her 7 promises. There is nothing more powerful than this wedding necklace. AJ asked Grandma that what wedding? The one that was done to fool me for my money. Guddan says to AJ that you are right. I married you in disguise because I was trying to solve a problem. I can wear this wedding necklace myself. And she goes upstairs while a song plays in the background. Grandma asks AJ that why did you bring the wedding necklace back when you are not going to make Guddan wear it? AJ says because that is my responsibility. Only Antara had that position in my life and no one can ever have it in my life. Guddan is your daughter-in-law and not my wife. AJ leaves from there. Grandma prays at the in-house temple. She says, God, please show AJ and Guddan the right way. Show them that love can only row their boat. Saraswati says that Guddan can never be what Grandma wants her to be. Durga says, I will show everyone that Guddan is worth nothing. I will show Guddan's reality to AJ and Grandma and AJ will kick Guddan out of the house. Guddan says to herself that thank God that everything is like it used to be. Everything is fine now. She comes to her room. The servant sets the room like AJ wanted it. Guddan says to the servant that I decorated this room. It took so much time. Why are you making it look like the older one? Durga comes to the room and says that the room will look like what it used to be before you came here. I have the power to decide in this house. Guddan says to Durga that she just wants to have some colors in the room. Durga says to Guddan that I know how to do my work. You gave me this keys, so I want to give you something too. So go and look at what I have for you. Guddan comes to the gallery. A board of mistakes is there. She recalls how Kushiala used to insult her and asks her to write her mistakes on the board. Guddan cries and she touches her mom's picture and she cries again. Guddan recalls how Kushiala used to shout at her. Durga smiles and says, what happened? Are you crying because of your mother's picture or because of your so many mistakes? Your self-confidence was boosting, so I brought your mistake board where it should be. You should accept that you cannot do anything. Durga says to Guddan that people learn from their mistakes, but not you. I won't let you make any more mistakes. Durga says let's recall some old memories. Write your biggest mistake, that you couldn't handle this house and you couldn't be a good mother-in-law. Guddan recalls that this is how Kushiala used to do. Durga says to Guddan that you forgot this habit, right? If you write all your mistakes, all the walls of this house will be full. You have no respect for our family. Now write your mistakes. Guddan writes her mistakes in tears and stick them on the board. Durga leaves. Guddan sits there crying. AJ comes to his room. He sees paper flying from the gallery and he goes to the gallery to check. Guddan is sitting there and writing her mistakes. AJ asks that what is all this? He sees the board. He says your mom's photo. What are these trash papers doing around your mother's photo? Guddan says to AJ that this is the reality of my life. The board is full of all my mistakes. I have been forced to do this since childhood and I write my mistakes on the paper and put them on the board. AJ is shocked and Guddan cries. Okay guys, thank you so much guys for watching. Please don't forget to like the video, share it, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.